you're all set for your long awaited Singapore trip. You have your flights tickets ready, you have your hotels booked, you got your visa. So now it's just 2-3 days for your Singapore trip. So there is one little document that you need before entering into Singapore, so that is SG Arrival Card. So what is this card actually? So SG Arrival Card is not a visa. So SC Arrival Card is an electronic arrival card which contains all your personal information, your trip details, and most importantly, the health declaration. Who should fill this card? All travelers who are entering into Singapore, including your national citizens, tourists, long-term passport holders, everyone should fill this form before entering into Singapore. So yeah, you have to fill whatever you want. How do I submit the SG Arrival Card? So there are two ways that you can submit your SG Arrival Card. Either you can do it online or you can do it offline. So for online, you have to go to their ICA website, and you give all your information, all the health declaration and all those things. Then you can get the SG Arrival Card, or else you can download their SG Arrival Card app. Some app is there. From there also you can do it, and you can fill your all the fill all the details, and you can get the SG Arrival Card. What is the charge or fees for the SG Arrival Card? So the thing is, it is absolutely free. You don't need to give a single penny for SG Arrival Card. But what I have heard is, like some agents or brokers, they used to charge 1,000 rupees, 2,000 rupees for just filling this form. So don't fall into these scams. Just go to ICA website. It will just take hardly 5 minutes to fill all this form, and you are ready to go. When should I submit the SG Arrival Card? All the travelers who are entering into Singapore, they should fill this form 3 days prior to your travel date. Suppose you are going to Singapore on 5th August, then you should fill that by 2nd. I mean, you should start filling by 2nd. Am I required to upload any COVID-19 documents or vaccination certificates? No, the answer is no. You don't need to upload any documentation or anything, the vaccination certificate or anything. Just need to declare that okay, you are not having COVID-19 or any flu or any other symptoms and all. So yeah. What happens if I'll not submit the SG Arrival Card? So the answer is, you have to submit your SG Arrival Card before clearing the immigration. In the immigration, they will ask only two documents: your passport and your SG Arrival Card. If you would have submit your SG Arrival Card online before, then even they will not check your SG Arrival Card. They will just check your passport, and they will tell you can go now. So I mean, you can pass the immigration. But if you haven't filled your SG Arrival Card, so there is a counter, I mean, near to that immigration, you have to fill there. So again, it will take some time, and it may possible it will if it takes 1 hour or 2 hour, you have to stay there. And once your SG Arrival Card is approved, then only you can go to immigration and you can pass the immigration. So for saving time, and you would have a long flight, and you don't need to get into all these troubles, right? So better you fill the SG Arrival Card before getting into the immigration. So yeah.
I see a website looks something like this. So once you go down, you will have two tabs. One is there for Singapore citizen and one is for foreign visitors. If you are a tourist visa, you click on the foreign visitors. Then you go a little bit down. Then you'll have a four tabs. It's like individual submission, group submission, updated submission for every person inquiry. So if you are filling it up for your own, you will click on the individual submission, or else if you are in a group, then you can go for a group submission. So I'm clicking here the individual submission. So once this you click on the individual submission, you'll have all the details you need to fill. So first one is the full name, then you have to give your passport number, you have to give your date of birth and the nationality. So make sure that you are filling it whatever it is there in your passport. So yeah, try to fill it pretty carefully. So once you're done with all these things, giving your all the details, then you click just check and confirm. Okay, so there will be a pop-up that please ensure that all the fields are correct. So yeah, make sure you have to correct it, or else you have to restart the entire application or entire submission. So again, so once you fill it up, next things, the basic thing, it will ask for like sex, your passport expiry. So make sure to fill it pretty correctly. So yeah, country, place of birth, obviously it would be India. So uh, this is a not the place, I mean country of birth. Then you'll have a place of residence. Make sure that whatever you are filling it up, it should be in your passport. Next thing would be giving your email address and phone number. So yeah, make sure you are giving your correct email address because they are going to send the SG arrival card to your email address. Here you will give your phone number, that is Indian phone number. So once you may do that, then so next you have to fill then the date of arrival in Singapore. So remember that you can only fill the SG card before 3 days of your travel. So suppose if you are traveling on 24th of July, as I was traveling on 24th, I can fill the SG arrival card on 22nd. So yeah, make sure that, and the mode of travel. So either you have to air, land, or ship. So that you have to tell and then confirm. Then again it will give you a pop-up. So make sure you are giving all the correct data, then continue. Okay, some more things to fill, like mode of travel. What is the mode of travel? That is it's a commercial flight. Then the flight code. So as I was traveling in Scoot, so I gave it Scoot and the flight number. So it would be present in your that flight ticket. Okay, so then make sure that you are giving the correct flight number and no spaces, nothing is needed. Okay, so next thing is accommodation in Singapore, where you're staying, whether you're a hotel or hostel or anything that you have to fill. Then you have to give the name of the hotel. As I was staying in V Hotel Lavender, so I have selected V Hotel Lavender. I can make a video of this whole this hotel tour, like whether it is a good option. You should think about it or not. I'll do that. Then the next thing is last city of port of embarkation before Singapore. So as I was traveling from Hyderabad, I chose Hyderabad, and also I was after Singapore I am coming to Hyderabad, then I selected the same. If you want to go to Malaysia or Thailand, if you have an ongoing trip, so you can give that also. Okay, so for me both the city was same, so I gave as same as last city. So then there was some option, have you ever used a passport under different name under Singapore? No. Then again, these are the health declarations. So do you have any currently have fever, cough, symptoms? You can select no. Have you visited any listed countries in Africa? No. So again, you have to check all these data that you have filled it correctly or not. Just make sure. Do not give any wrong information. And okay, so one thing we have let, like date of departure from Singapore. So my date of departure was 29, so I filled that. So again, one more time, check all this data that you have given. And yes, once you fill all these things, I think this is the last step you need to do. Okay, so just make sure to read all this data, I mean all this information, like consent to data sharing, if you're submitting all the arrival card. So this is one main thing, like if you're submitting arrival card on behalf of someone else, so please read that. So okay, so yeah, don't give any false or inaccurate informations to them. So yeah, so once you have read everything, then I have read click on that tab, then it give the continue, then it will ask you for your security verification. You type that number, submit, and voila, yeah, you have completed your SG arrival card. So now you can download it from here. It is telling you that this acknowledgement is also sent to your email address, and either you can download it here, PDF download. So yeah, I am downloading it. So let's see how it is. Okay, yep. Okay, so it's a 3-page document, so it will have your all the details, like whatever you have filled. So yeah, it will have a DE number, then all this passport number, all and the health declaration also. So yeah, thanks for watching the video.